Greetings, it is I. Today we're going to be working with what we call Oneness Blessing or Deeksha. Now, I was taught by this down in Unity in the Bay Area with Kira Bayer. She's a reverend, and she kind of helped me to understand how that works. And so I also did a lot of Deeksha, not only at that church, but another Unity back in Houston. And there would all these people would be waiting to get Deeksha. And there was 12 of us that were doing it upstairs at the church. And so it's been a real sweet spot. And I haven't done much of it here. I've done a little bit here in Arizona. And I'm real happy to kind of assist with seeing if this might help you. You know, sometimes when we're looking at different blessings and different ways of looking at life, that it could be a real quiet and simple way of awakening to something new. So when we start working with it, when I first start working with people, then I'm kind of beginning to access a little bit of lines or currents of energy. So I'm feeling it right here on this side, feeling out here, and then just noticing that I'm kind of like going around the different places over the head, maybe back into the neck area. So I'm getting some energy here again on the right side. So now I'm going to have my eyes closed. Usually when you're in a Deeksha or Oneness Blessing situation, your eyes are closed, but for right now, I'm going to just go ahead and just kind of start, accessing a little bit more of energy, excuse me, with some of these beautiful states of consciousness. So we're going to start moving into, I'm feeling good. Usually, again, like your eyes are closed when somebody's offering you Deeksha or Oneness Blessing. But I'm feeling all of these energies, tingly energies. Yeah. It's all in my hands. It's good. Just noticing what you're noticing. So we'll start. We're going to continue to go deeper down, getting more guidance, more support, more love, whatever it is for you. Bring it down. Okay. Whew. All right. All right. So that could be like a minute or two. Sometimes, when people come, when I was back at Unity Houston, people would come up afterwards and ask questions about it, but I'm like, I don't really have any answers, but people believe from some of these, there was this one person, this was a couple from India, and they, the husband first came up and had a session with me, and then his wife, he said, your wife, the wife needed to come see me as well. And then it was so interesting because I just love sharing some of these stories, but it's not about me, but they have continually kind of connected with me, and what they really were wanting is to have a baby. And so over the number of years, they finally had a son. And so all of that is super sweet. Now, it's not about me, but it's about them with their belief system regarding Deeksha or Oneness Blessing. So all of these states of consciousness are so wonderful and so free. And so sometimes when we come back up here and start feeling that tingling, then you might start kind of just working just with your hands and just feeling the energy between the space, just feeling that energy. And so I'm getting it right now. And so everybody has the ability to do this, is to just really access what is energy, and how do we perceive it and how do we notice it. And I think everybody has this. So I'm still getting a lot of energy from what we call the Deeksha. So I'm going to just do a little bit more here just for fun. Yeah, so it feels really good. All right, so that's what I have about Oneness Blessings and Deeksha. And if you are ever interested in having a session, there's a lot of people that do it, especially back in Houston is where I was doing most of the Deeksha. But it's also a great way just, to kind of look at things. You could maybe look up Deeksha or Oneness Blessing on the computer and see what you think about that. But it's a really sweet sentiment, and it's just simple, it's sweet. And it's like 2 or 3 minutes, and then you have something else that has coming for you. And I think especially if you've got things that are kind of chaotic or something like that, you could just kind of lean into going back into a oneness blessing. And it would be better if you had a oneness blessing giver. But for me, like right now, I could do it for myself and I can do it for others. So, but if you can find somebody that could assist you with that, that might be kind of wonderful. So we'll see you soon. And namaste.